In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can make melodies that rappers will actually like. So let's get into it. So alright, we've hopped over into FL Studio. I'm quickly going to change the tempo to 160. That's a tempo I kind of like to work in. But do whatever you want, doesn't really matter what the tempo is. Doesn't really matter what the genre is, but these tips will sort of help you. Let me turn on my speakers real quick and put some headphones on. Let's just build this up real quick. Nice little quick chord. And then boom. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is just build space. I think that's like generally the whole key and like main tip is just like leave space. So what I'm doing to do that, first of all, within the chord, putting the bass notes down like 2 octaves. One, it like fills it out, but also leaves it more empty. I'll just play it. It fills out the bass more, but the high end where or here where the vocals are gonna sit is more empty, so it's better for a rapper. So now I'm not too sure what I want to do, but I'm just gonna start clicking in notes and see what happens. Alright, so as you can see, it's quite emotional, but there's a lot of space. Like here and here, there's just a lot of space and room for someone to just find a flow. Alright, so yeah. So what you notice, it is very simple as well, very repetitive. So what I've highlighted is the melody. So it's this. So it's that. But yeah, so I've also just used the notes in the chord. I haven't really strayed too far from the chord. Maybe even this one, I don't know. Just add this in and see. Wonder if it sounds like reversed. Sounds pretty cool, but I'm gonna delete this bit here. Alright, but now let's move to the next tip, which is gonna be mixing. So you've got your melody, you've got your loop, melody, whatever you want to call it, right here. Cool. So then we're gonna route these, the piano and the vocal to a mixer. I like to put it on 5. Then, but also something I do is select this by Control and Shift, and just dragging over it like this. Your mouse, and then hold Control and click this little arrow down here. Oh, you can't even see it. Click this arrow down here, and boom. Then they're basically just routed to this, and then you can just add effects to the whole melody and then solo them out. Vocals, I definitely want to get an EQ, and you don't want it to be clashing with the actual like rapping and the normal vocals. So you want to do a little bit something like this, and maybe here, just you know, make it sit more in the background and also not clash with the vocals. So here we go. Boom. I think we're gonna add some reverb. I don't think it really needs too much, but just to smooth over where it like transitions, and then some delay as well. Turn the time to this, volume down a little bit, and it should be good. Turn it down as well. Alright, that sounds good. And now we're gonna move to piano. I think we're gonna add a little bit of reverb on this as well. Just to like this, but then turn it down here. So it's just adding a little bit of source to the ears. Boom, I'm just gonna quickly go here and remove some of the low, but not too much. I like to remove it like this, and then also some of the high. and this is on both the vocal and the piano, and yeah, it'll sound like this. That is the main trick right here, is just to remove frequencies that are gonna clash. So here with the 808s, and this removing some of the high, and a tiny bit of the mid, just leaves room for the vocals. And yeah, rappers will just like that better when there's space for them to do things. As to vinyl on it or anything that you like. Sometimes I add a little bit more reverb. I add a lot of reverb on the large hall, separate it, low cut, and then move it like this, and it just glues the melodies together more, because if they're played in the same room, they'll have the same like reverb and room sound. So that's why I do it. This is what I've got so far. Just quite easy, quite simple. I haven't really been doing anything, but this is what I've got. And yeah, with a couple drums on that, it's gonna sound baggy. But yeah, if you wanna learn more, watch one of these videos, and yeah.